Hello, and welcome to the final edition of the 2016-2017 Viking Verbatim. We want to thank Walnut Communications for all of their support this year and being able to put these together so that we can share all of the good things that are happening at AHSTW with our stakeholders. For our final edition, we want to highlight, both on the secondary side and the elementary side, all of the celebrations that we have to share with people. But before we do that, I want to take a moment to thank our 4 retirees from AHSTW. Paulette Madsen, Tammy Anderson, Reva Byland, and Shar Frederick are retiring from AHSTW, and we wish them the best of luck in their futures, and we want to thank them for their service of serving our children in our district. Throughout the summer, you will notice that our varsity gymnasium will be closed. The purpose of this is we are currently starting the renovation project. The gym floor is being taken out, the bleachers are being taken out, the lights are being replaced. It'll be a complete new space when we come back to school next year, and that is currently underway. We are going to begin with our secondary with Mrs. Cynthia Phillips, and then we'll move to the elementary with Mrs. Sarah Cook to give the highlights of our 2016-2017 school year.
We are proud of several things this year in the secondary. First of all, our new addition of classrooms. I'm currently in one of our science classrooms, state-of-the-art lab equipment, school furniture. This has been a huge success for our district and our building and our secondary students through their science curriculum. Another success that we are so excited about getting to enjoy this year and many more to come is the addition of our junior high classroom and the junior high wing of our school. There are 5 general ed classrooms in this part of the new addition, from the math classroom, social studies, 2 English language arts classrooms, and a science lab for junior high. One of the things about this addition was from the carpet selection to the wall colors to even the design of the room, all intended to engage students for active learning. That also includes the furniture. We call this active learning furniture because it allows students to move and fidget while they're learning. For junior high students especially, the ability to be able to sit and put their feet up in order to rest their legs. And then the desks that are also on casters so that we're able to move and have a fluid room where teachers can group students in all sorts of different arrangements throughout their blocked class period. And another success that we want to finish out with our addition is our athletic addition. This athletic addition contains where I'm standing right now, which is our state-of-the-art weight room, a multi-purpose room used especially for our wrestling club and wrestling program, 2 brand new varsity locker rooms, the space providing that needed access for our kids to get in and work their strength and conditioning program. This addition that the community has supported for our secondary students, both in the academic area and in the athletic area, is a wonderful success, and it's made a huge difference in our school culture and the ability for our students to be both successful in academics and also athletics. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sarah Cook, principal of AHSTW Elementary, here to share with you some of our celebrations that we had in the elementary this year and some of our activities. It's not an exhaustive list because that I am sure I have missed several community contributors, but do want to thank everyone for their support, parents for their support throughout the year, community organizations and groups for coming in, reading with our students, providing activities for our students. But I'm just going to go through a few things on my list here, starting number 1 with reorganization. Reorganization was a scary thing at first for many and has caused our building some growing pains in terms of space. We are truly stretched to the max at the moment, but has gone quite well. We are truly one united AHSTW family now, and we've worked together for the common good of our students and the district. So very pleased with how reorganization has gone. In the fall, we started with our very first K-12 Musical went very well, lots of participants in that. Also in our music program, we started a new 4th and 5th grade elementary choir, which went very well. They traveled to some field trips and performances out in our community and in Omaha as well. We had a presidential election, mock election in the elementary, and it resulted in a recent letter of recognition from Iowa's Secretary of State to Mrs. Brayfogle. So congratulations to her for organizing this civic education event last fall. Our Veterans Day program is growing and becoming a nice tradition. We recognized our students who won the flag essay contest, our annual flag essay contest that we do with our 5th grade each year. Thanks to Coach McCarthy for giving every student in the elementary a state wrestling t-shirt, and the boys came over and signed them. Just a few of our highlights that kids are going to remember for years throughout their elementary education. We had a successful art program as well this year. We had students recognized for their artwork, and it was displayed at Joslin, and a recent award for one of our 5th grade students from Crayola, and some of her work is going to be displayed on some Crayola materials. Our Teammates program is nice and strong. I'd encourage anyone who was interested in being a Teammates mentor to contact Rachel Merkel here in the AHSTW Secondary. We're always looking for new mentors. That's a great program for our students here. They went to see a play at the Rose Theater and did an improv class, and they do various activities throughout the year. Our Elementary Student Council sponsored some events for our families this year, including a family movie night, a literacy night, and most recently, very successful Muffins with Mom and Donuts with Dad breakfast here earlier this month. Our PBIS Student Committee was active this year as well. They created an orientation video introducing our PBIS program and AHSTW Elementary to any new incoming and move-in students throughout the year. And they also sponsored a canned food drive that was very successful for a local food pantry this year. We had a 4th grader, if you missed it. He was on Ellen, the Ellen show, for his invention in his 4th grade science class. Congratulations to him. We had our very first ever STEM Night Festival earlier this month. And we set a literacy goal with what's called our FAST assessments that we do for the state to improve by at least 10% from fall to spring, and we met that goal, so we are very excited about that. We had a huge celebration here a week or two ago with Miss Jennifer Anderson winning the Outstanding Teacher Award from the Charles Lakin Foundation. Congratulations to her. That was a big honor and very well deserved. Kids worked hard this year to celebrate. One of our last things we did was a whole school movie and Sunday party that they all purchased with their PBIS tickets. They got to choose what movie they wanted to see. And it was a really fun event that I'm sure they will remember for years. Like to also recognize, of course, the roughest part of this year has also brought us together as a family and made us stronger. From the loss of a secondary student in the fall to the leukemia battle facing one of our elementary students, the AHSTW family came together to support one another as well as these families. And I'm proud to be AHSTW because we are truly Viking strong and we allow no Viking to fight alone. Thank you for a great year.
Thank you again for watching this Viking Verbatim, and thanks again to Walnut Communications for putting this together throughout the school year. We want to thank all of our stakeholders for the support you've given us in our first year as AHSTW. We're very proud to serve our 5 communities, and we couldn't do it without you. See you next year.